'Cause one dog ain't enough and two is too low. It's me, 3Dog. And we're coming to you loud and proud here in the capital wasteland. Today, I'm talking about 3Dog. I should start this off with saying good morning. Good morning. I hope you're all having another fantastic day. But as you can see, I'm excited to talk about my boy, the one and only 3Dog. The main man behind Galaxy News Radio, which is he's a character from Fallout 3. I should say that first. He is a character from the Fallout franchise. He's probably my favorite character from that game, which is to say a lot because I've dumped a couple hundred hours into Fallout 3. Like, I remember my main profile, like, hundreds of hours. So, as you can guess, I listen to 3Dog a lot. Like, this guy basically is like the DJ host of this radio station you can listen to in the game. And it's more likely that you had the radio station playing than you didn't. The radio station would play like old-timey music, like stuff that came out in the 50s, old stuff, and then like 3Dog would cut in and he would be like, basically he'd be the voice of reason. Like he would tell like the people around the wasteland, hey, like the fucking government's evil, fucking John Henry Eden is not your friend, he's just trying to get the message out there. And if you can actually go up and meet him, that's even part of the storyline, is like you go to Galaxy News Radio and then you meet 3Dog and you do a mission for him where basically you go to like the actual like post-apocalyptic version of the Natural History Museum, like a real place. You go to a real place in a video game, and obviously it's like destroyed and just like fucked up, but it's still based on the real place. You get this thing for him and you upload it. You go to the Washington Monument, you upload this so his signal for this radio station can be distributed around this entire like area, like all of the capital wasteland. Because before, the way it worked was you would turn on this radio station, but it would be staticky if you get too far away from that side of the map. So once you upload this thing for him, it's like, oh no, you can hear him every corner of the map. Like, it was actually a really like innovative and cool way to go about it. And 3Dog, the character, like, you meet him and he's just a fucking delight. He's like fighting the good fight. That's what he's all about. Fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Like, he's trying to make the world a better place. He's trying to stick it to the man. He's an urban defender. He's an urban avenger. He's all these things, and he, like, your character can just be like, you're not fighting the good fight. Like, you're not even like you're not using guns, you're not shooting anybody. And his argument for that was, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I think I can do much more with this radio station than I can by doing all that. And he has a good fucking point, because I think a person like with his reach and his ability, like, how many people did he like influence by saying, oh, the fucking don't listen to John Henry Eden, hey, there's fucking super mutants here, boy, this happened, look. And he would always talk about your character. He would basically, whatever is going on with your character, he would talk about your character, and it would really give you the essence and the idea that whatever you're doing around this area, like, isn't like making a big difference. Like, he'd be like, let's say you're an evil character and you blow up Megaton or something, or you like do this evil scheme, and he would just be like, that motherfucker from Vault 101. Or if you're like this pure angel character who does good across the wasteland, he would just be on the radio and be like, he's like, y'all need to thank that boy from Vault 101. And he would, like, sometimes it didn't match up perfectly. Like, sometimes he was like sympathetic towards you, like if you lost your dad, but then he'd talk shit about you like a minute later. And like, even if he talks shit about you and you walk up to him, like, he doesn't really like seem to be like that same guy you heard on the radio. But these are all normal video game things that, like, what are you gonna do, right? But, like, it's so cool to explore this world, and as you're doing it, like, you want to listen to shit, you want to listen to music, you want to listen to the radio, you want to listen to this podcast guy, and it's like, how many video games are able to do that? Like, right now I'm playing fucking Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it's like, I can listen to the game on mute and listen to what I want to listen to. That's just the way it is. But like with Fallout, like I want to listen to Three Dog. Like that's a solid choice, and that's what the game wants me to do. So I'm gonna do that. And I like the fact that he always calls you kid. Like he would be like, "Not cool, kid," or he'd be like, "What's up, kid?" Or "What's with that, kid?" He'd always refer to you like you're this kid, this troublemaker youth, evil vigilante. And he would actually say, like, whatever, like, like, every time you level up, you become, like, this different, like, status. Like, you're level 30, or, like, and let's say you're good karma, then you're, like, the angel of the wasteland, or whatever bullshit title they make. But then if you turn evil, then you're, like, the wasteland vigilante, or something like that. And he would always, like, whenever it changed your title, like, Snoop Dogg, I just referred to him as fucking Snoop Dogg. Three Dog. I'm sure if Snoop Dogg didn't exist, he would have a different name. But Three Dog, he would always talk about your different title. He'd be like, that, like, lone wanderer, that, wasteland vigilante, like, that angel of the wasteland. Like, it was such a cool feeling to see that happen. Like, whatever. Like, and then it would be like, oh, wow, well, his voice is reaching these people, so these people are going to refer to me as this thing. Not that that happened. Like, I would walk up to people, they just don't know who I am, despite, I don't know how many motherfuckers are running around in power armor, like, blowing up shit, like, but, you know, it is what it is. They just talk to you like you're any old guy. Like, you're just some dude, like, oh, hey, like, they talk shit to you, be like, hey, what's up, like, fuck you. Like, I was like, how are you shit-talking me? I am a fucking legend of this area. I'm wearing the suit of power armor, and I obviously could destroy you. Like, why are you doing this? But anyway, the effects of the player's action just, it's like a reflection of what Three Dog's talking about, and that's such a cool dynamic. And I think that's half the reason why I love his character so much. And I just, like, I like his title, I like his, like, essence. Like, the only hesitation I had in doing this morning podcast is, like, I don't think I'm, like, that much of, like, a character. Like, I'm, like, when I turn on Anthony Fantana, when I listen to Digibro, when I listen to, like, my guys, it's like they're following this character that they've created, and I haven't really done that yet. Like, I'm kind of just me. Like, I'm a normal dude. Like, but when I listen to Three Dog, when I listen to these guys, it's like they're presenting this character. And so I think that's inspired me to try to make one at some point. I just gotta think of what it is. Maybe I am a character and it's just like in my mind, like I don't hear that because I'm just talking like how I talk. Who knows? Anyway, that was my podcast about Three Dog, my favorite character from Fallout 3, my boy, and I, real quick, I did want to say, like, I would sometimes, like, want to be a good guy just so I wouldn't disappoint Three Dog. That's how powerful this motherfucker was. But anyway, thank you for listening to my discussion about Three Dog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with another episode of Good Morning Soul. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and with that, I leave you.